Well, welcome to my tour of London's slightly hellish junctions. So you do get thousands and thousands of people cycling around Elephant Castle every day, and it's really not much fun as roundabouts go. At least you've got a bus lane here, and look, you have to nip down this little side bit into the advanced stop zone, and amazingly there's no cars or motorbikes in the advanced stop zone. Time for a quick start, and we're away. Now this is a really difficult bit. You're suddenly faced by about 4 lines of traffic, some of which is a bus lane, then turns into something else. So you get cars coming past you all the time, then pulling in to try and turn left like this. So imagine a novice cyclist having to cope with this. It's crazy. Can you let me past? Yeah, thank you, lad. And there we go. That was Elephant and Castle. Here we go. So there is actually a cycle advanced stop zone here, which I can use to gain a little bit of a... Whoa, here we go, and up. And see, look at this, it's like 5 lanes, continuous traffic, and I have to not take, yes, I have to go around these ones, don't I? So here we go around here, whoa, traffic coming from all sides. Oh look, a bike lane, thank you very much. Right, let's go around here. Now there is actually a bike lane on the pavement, but I'm not entirely sure how I'm meant to get on it. Now that is actually bike infrastructure, but there's no obvious entry and exit points. And if, like me, you're riding this route for the first time, you have no idea how you're meant to get on it. And thus, like me, you end up stuck on here. So yeah, there's bike lanes here, but it's closed. Side entrance, cyclist dismount. That is brilliant. And here we are. So the one bit of bike infrastructure they have got is completely shut. Now look at this. Barriers, buses, cabs, pedestrians making leaps for glory. Wait for it, people. Hello, 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 hello. Now I guess the question would be, why don't I just stop and let them through? The worry is if you suddenly stop on a bike, you'll have someone in the car going right into the back of you. Now look at this. Now have a look at this. Does this invite you to get on a bike? It kind of invites me to lie down in a darkened room and have a good weep. So here we go. Wow, this is bouncy. I mean, I know this is partly roadworks, but still, even before the roadworks, it wasn't much better. And suddenly you're in this straight up sprint to the lights, surrounded by traffic doing about 30 miles an hour. Here we go. This is a nice London view, surrounded by buses and coaches, boxed in at all sides. I've got my own personal space of road. It just doesn't feel particularly secure, has to be said. You wouldn't think to know it that this is right in the centre of tourist London. It doesn't feel very human friendly, does it? Now what is going on here? I'm slightly worried by this National Express. Can you let me in? Thank you. Right, some relief at last. Hyde Park. And here we are, coming up to the glory that is the modern day King's Cross Junction. Lots and lots and lots and lots of lanes of traffic, all filtering into a giant bottleneck. And lots of tourists. It's a kind of toxic mixture, isn't it? Look at a woman with a baby sprinting across the road because it's not very clear how she's meant to do it. Right, what is going on here? She's about a millimetre away from the car in front, so I can't even get through. Let me through? Thank you. It's very kind. Up to a point. She looks a bit grudging, but I think that might have been her default facial expression. Right, here we go, and then up to York Way. This is actually, oddly enough, one of the more pleasant ways to approach York Way. If you're coming from the top, here we go, tourist chaos. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Because it's a completely blind corner. The light sequence is incredibly long. Right, now the final stretch up a thankfully quite quiet York Way, and we're at the Guardian.